Welcome to Unit 11, folks. This week we are focused on the second phase of our kinetic typography. While I have you complete it for this week and submit it here, it is not our very last and final version. We do have like a revision stage and final touches that we'd like to add to it in the end. So don't think that you just have this week. There is some additional time. Do the best you can to get what you have. Think of this as a draft for phase 2 as a draft. I have went ahead and done some very basic generic tutorials for some of you. I know in the past students have said that they wanted more step-by-step examples since this typography class may or may not come before or after some of the Adobe programs, or even some of you have not had Microsoft. So I'm allowing you to complete it in various ways. One could be that you've created it using your own freeware application that you found online. The other could be that you've used Photoshop to create frame animation, and mostly typography online that way. You do not have to use any images per se in a couple of these if it doesn't work. Focus on the typography because that's really what this is about, is a passage, using your passage that you've chosen, whether it be from a movie or a song or a poem or a quote, using that passage and bringing it into your tool of choice, your technology tool of choice, which will be Photoshop. Render Forest is one example. It's a freeware application. No money is required. It does have restrictions, and it gives you templates. So in that way, you may not use your own graphics. But I want you to have that sort of freedom to create with your own graphics. So obviously you can do it in Photoshop as frame animation. If you're confident in Photoshop, I would go that route. And also PowerPoint. If any of you have worked in PowerPoint, this is probably the easiest way to create kinetic typography. So I've created a video tutorial for each one of these for you. This is a video that I created in Render Forest. Actually, I'll move that up here real quick for you. Well, it doesn't like me today. There we go. Move it over to the right to kind of break it out. That's one that I've created, but I also show you how to create one within this video here. Here are some more great examples, but hopefully these 3 tutorials give you a really basic understanding of how you would go about creating them. Now, mine are very generic and quick. I expect yours to be a lot longer, and obviously this week is phase 2. I'd love to see how much you can get through this week, but we do have some additional time, meaning we only have one more project left of the term. We have some other exercises, but one more main project of the term. So the forum for this week, all we have is to submit your kinetic typography phase, and then I have you discussing the art of kinetic typography, and the instructions are within that forum. I want you to find 2 kinetic typography examples, post the links, or embed the HTML if you know how to do that. That's not required. But talk about why they work and why they are so powerful to you, and respond to your classmates with feedback. So it's a forum this week, and quite a bit of headway on the kinetic typography project for phase 2. Submit it. Most of these programs export, download to a movie file or to a GIF. Photoshop's an animated GIF. PowerPoint is, I believe, a PPT file, which is your PowerPoint. That would be the extension. So if you have trouble, let me know, but this is really an exploration week and trying to bring all that you have from your passage and your graphics within one tool to be able to display something that's moving and that works. So try not to let it intimidate you. A lot of you are probably like going to dive in and have fun, but hopefully these video tutorials help quite a bit, and you do have some additional time if needed. Enjoy, and I'll see you in next week's unit video.